Decepticons, attack!
Hey everyone, Soundwave here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 8631 Leader Class Galvatron. So let's take a quick look at the box. So right up front here we have Galvatron in his cannon mode. It's weird that they didn't have him as the robot mode in this one. And even on the new Bumblebee and like Crank and Hatchet, they have the alt mode on the box now. Huh. So you got him in this tank mode with the Matrix and his guns and all that stuff. 8631. And here's something weird that I found out about this box. So this figure is supposed to be 8631. But if we bring in Optimus Prime's box, there's also 8631. Hasbro, what's going on? Why is this a thing? Like what's going on? What's going on, Hasbro? Explain yourselves. So, on the side of the box, we have a nice image of Galvatron in his robot mode. Why could they put this on the front of the box? Anyway, and on the other side of the box, we have Galvatron again. And he is a leader class, class A leader, leader class A leader, and a class A leader. On the top of the box, you got the Transformers, the movie. On the bottom, you got your product details and a barcode. And on the back of the box, you have your basic product shots. You can do this and that. Bio and 33 steps for transformation, and that's basically it for the box. Moving on, here we have 86 Galvatron, which is a repaint of the Kingdom Galvatron, which many people, not including myself, have a issue with. I kind of like it that it's a repaint of the Kingdom Galvatron. It gives you it gives you another chance to get that Galvatron if you missed out on any of the other versions of that mold. So let's get in closer so we can take a look at the details. Got this nice shiny metallic purple plastic all like on multiple surfaces there. Got the big carrot as the cannon. Nice paint. We got some unpainted gray plastic, which wish there would have been some more paint for that. I wish they could have like painted this like silver or something. Yeah. And then we got the back there. He's got like a tripod like stance. And on the bottom he does have some rolling wheels here on the treads as well as on the back. So we can roll pretty nicely. So there you have that. Now for size comparisons, here he is with concept art Megatron. Here he is with his Bayverse counterpart. Here he is with Starscream. Here he is with 86 Prime. But since this is a repaint of the Kingdom War for Cybertron figure, I think it's only fair to compare him with the Kingdom / Earthrise / Earth Legacy Optimus Prime. As far as the accessories go, he does include the Matrix of Leadership, which instead of having a clear gem this time around, it has a painted light blue gem, which I think is pretty nice. This is probably the best looking Matrix we've ever gotten. So yeah, it comes with the Matrix. It also comes with his Matrix chain, which is just a boring piece of unpainted gray plastic. Wish this could have been painted silver. And he comes with 2 blaster guns, which look suspiciously close to his ship, the Revenge, that Unicron gave him. And to store all of the accessories on the cannon mode, you take the Matrix chain and you just plug it together. There is a slot right here that this will tab into. So you just slide it over the barrel, tab it in, and then you got 2 tabs on either side that these guns will plug into on the sides there. Galvatron fully armored up, and the cannon barrel is blast effect compatible, so you can plug it onto there and have him firing away at approaching Autobots. So, let's get Galvatron into his robot mode. To transform Galvatron back into his robot mode, we're going to take the carrot, set it off to the side, take this piece, set it off to the side as well, take this strut, fold it up, and fold this entire assembly up. Then we're going to come to these sections right here, just untab them. That will allow you to free up these armatures right here. Then we're going to take the legs and carefully unclip them. Then we're going to split them and just rotate them forward. And then we're going to move them down. And we're going to take this assembly here, fold it back, take this triangular bit right here, shift it up, take this assembly here, fold it back, open this panel up, flip this up, fold out the head. Then you're just going to make sure that tab fits into that slot there. There we go. And then you're just going to make sure that the chest panel sets into place, which can be very fiddly. There we go. That should just plug in like that. Close this up. This post will plug into where the carrot went. And sometimes the front skirt will fall off, but it's not broken, it's not pinned on there, it's just held in there by a friction joint. There we go. Then we're going to take the arms, we're going to accordion them up. This tab will fit into that slot right there, and then this will just snap in like that. Angle that out. Take the tread, untab it, untab the forearm, flip out the hand. This tab will plug into the back of the shoulder. Fold the arm down. Do the same for the other arm. There we go. Just make sure all of that gets aligned up nice and neat. There we go. There we go. Fold it in the skirts. And now let's finish up with the legs. We want to take this section, untab it, fold it to the back, tab it in, fold this back, tab it in, flip out the heels, and there we have the robot mode pretty much all said and done. Now we're just going to take these two sections that we put off to the side earlier, connect them together, and this post will plug into a port on the arm. And there we go. There we have Galvatron in robot mode. And he's a good-looking G1-y Galvatron. I like it. Let's just zoom in on the face there. Very nicely done. Head sculpt, got the crown right there. Nice red for the eyes. Again, that nice metallic purple plastic. Got the abs painted in red. Got a nice Decepticon symbol there. I wish that they could have had it outlined by a black outline instead of it just being purple on purple, because on camera you can see it just fine, but if you actually have this figure in hand, it can be tough to see sometimes. So I wish they would have made that Decepticon logo more pronounced. The shins got some more of that nice metallic purple. And moving on to the feet, there we go. Nicely done with the dark gray plastic for the toes as well as the shins. Back of the figure, transformation is pretty clean. You got the tank treads on the back there, but that is animation accurate. So yeah, very nice indeed. As far as articulation goes, the head is on a ball joint, so you can wiggle it around. Can look up that far. He can't really look down. Head can do a full 360. Arms can rotate, can do a full 360. They can move in and out. does have a bicep rotation, but you do have to disengage that tread in order for the bicep to rotate. Well, and then when you want to reset it, you just plug the tread back in. It does have double jointed elbows, so you get well over 90 degrees there. It does have wrist rotation. The hands can move in and out due to transformation. It does have a waist rotation. The legs can move forward, that far back, that far outward. He can do full splits and then some. You got thigh rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the knee, and the only thing you get at the feet is an ankle tilt, which likes to undo itself. So yeah, he's pretty. So he's got some decent posability to him, which I love to see. We just get him standing there. Stay, man, stay. Yeah, so he does have some decent posability, which is always appreciated. Now let's come back to the accessories. You can take the two guns here and plug them together. You can have them holding them like that. But yeah, but they like to come apart easily, which kind of stinks. I wish Hasbro would have made them clip together more securely. Kind of stinks that they always like to fall apart. Maybe that's just my copy. Yeah, but he can hold them in his hand, but they can also be stored on the back as well. There are these tabs that can just store the guns right on his back, right there. And that looks kind of weird. I don't really like how that stores. It doesn't kind of really like ruins the silhouette of the figure. And you have the matrix chain, and you just plop it right down there on the neck. It doesn't lock in, unfortunately. That would have been nice if they had the matrix chain plug into place. Yeah, I am gonna get the DNA. I am planning on getting the DNA kit for this though, which does have a metal chain that plugs in to the chest in robot mode. But with the DNA kit, you do get optional faces. But I'm gonna keep the stock head on mine because I just love the way the stock head looks. And just like in cannon mode, the barrel is still blast effect compatible, so you can just plug it on there and have him disrupt Starscream's coronation. And for comparison, here he is with his Bayverse counterpart. Here he is with concept art Megatron, and still I cannot wait to see how the 86 Megatron is going to turn out, despite him turning into a tank instead of a gun like he did in the movie. It'll still be nice to see how that 86 Megatron turns out. Here he is with 86 Prime. Here he is with Earthrise / Kingdom / Legacy Prime. And finally, here he is with Coronation Starscream. Who disrupts my coronation?
Coronation Starscream. This is bad comedy.
I'm sorry, I just couldn't resist. So, there you go. Now let's get the Galvatron back into his cannon mode. So, we're just going to remove the cannon and just set that off to the side. We're going to take the hand, fold it in, take the arm, just fold it up and tab it together at the shoulder. Just line it up, and it should just very nicely just clip into place there. Fold the tread out, and it'll soft lock into place. Do the same for the other arm. Just fold this up, tab it in, fold out the tread, it'll soft lock into place. We're going to take the heels, fold them in, take these panels, just fold them out. There we go, and then we're going to turn the legs like that, and then they're all ready to go. And we're going to fold out these skirts, and you want to make sure, and you're going to want to make sure you fold them out now, otherwise they're going to cause problems later. So now we're just going to undo the arms and accordion them down. There we go. Undo the whole back section, and now we'll just allow all this to unfold. Open that up, flip the head in, fold the chest plate down, close it up, and just gently fold it down. Take this section, shift it back, and all this will just fold down. Then we're going to take the legs, just peg them together. Oh, but first you're going to want to move them up there. You don't want to stress things. You're going to take the legs, just peg them together, and they will just tab into the body right there. Then we're going to just accordion these sections down, and you have a tab that will fit into a notch right there, and a tab right there that will fit into a slot right there. So you're just going to want to line all that up, just snap it into place. We're going to do the same for the other side. Just make sure that snaps into place. Take these two sections right here and just tab them in. You're just going to, and then adjust the legs. You're going to want to fold this section down, fold out the strut. Make sure he's nice and sturdy. Then last thing we're going to do is take the can, separate it, plug the carrot into the nozzle, and take this section right here and plug it back onto the top. And there we have a Galvatron in his cannon mode. And the last thing to talk about is the included display base that resides within the box here. It's basically the same display base that came with the Starscream, except you have Astro Train, Thrust, and Ramjet. I'm assuming. I don't know the cone heads really well. So I'm just gonna assume that it's Thrust and Ramjet there, and you can have Galvatron plopped there on the display base as he claims leadership of the Decepticons. So that was my review of 86 Galvatron. I still don't get why people don't like that he's a repaint. Like, I love this figure. Like, he's a really good figure despite him being a repaint. Yeah. So there you have that. Now for some not so great news. As you did hear, the US government has banned TikTok and CapCut in the United States. Trump did file an appeal, but from what I've heard, it's not going to be permanent. So this, along with another review I have coming, will be my final CapCut reviews. So that is all for 86 Galvatron, and I'll see you in the next video.